From Texas, US, thank you very much.
And you
see, see you, bye-bye.
No, but now I don't have thing. That's why I want to show you. If you have a thing, I'm gonna show you then. Because you see this kind of picture. You see the dress. That's me. Yeah. When are you again here with protest? They come here. When they are here, you come to this guy.
I told you I work for 6 days, so maybe a Sunday I'm not here. It's just because today and the one with me is not in there, that's why
like I said earlier,
yeah, I saw you. Good Friday. I filmed it. I did film it, eh? Maybe I put it on. I see you on the page. Yeah. Let me take one of these.
1 year after China's seizure of power in 1949, the Chinese People Liberation Army invaded Tibet on October 7th in 1950. An occupation that led to a total cultural demolition and genocide of the local population, and that continues today. And it didn't stop there. Other notorious low points in the CCP policy were campaigns The Great Leap Forward from 1958 to 1961, the totally failed force transformation from an agrarian society to an industrial one, resulting in tens of millions of people drifting into poverty and starvation. And it didn't stop there. Actually, equally cruel and futile was the Great Cultural Revolution from 1966 to 1976, where attempts were made to destroy the entire Chinese traditional culture, which led to the dispossession of peasants, the elimination of aristocracy, and the closure and demolition of hundreds of temples, monasteries, and places of worship in the Chinese heartland, as well as so-called autonomous regions such as Tibet and East Turkestan, also referred to as Xinjiang, also resulting in tens of millions of deaths. And it didn't stop there. In 1989, we saw the crackdown on peaceful demonstrations in Beijing's Tiananmen Square, resulting in tens of thousands of deaths. But it didn't stop there. In recent years, we saw the quashing of the pro-democracy freedom movement in Hong Kong, and the controversial security law giving Beijing total control of Hong Kong. But it didn't stop there. Other lurid laws laws include the persecution of religious, spiritual movements such as Tibetans, Christians, and Muslims. But it didn't stop there. In 1992, a peaceful meditation movement and inspiring spiritual teaching was introduced in China called Falun Gong. Falun Gong's meditation exercise gives practitioners good health and physical and mental health. Moreover, Falun Gong practitioners live by the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance. And practitioners are encouraged to always demonstrate these qualities and always improve their character and become sincerely selfless, virtuous people. So how great would that be? But the Chinese Communist Party feared that in 1999, Falun Gong was become too popular. There were 70 million practitioners at the time, according to the estimations from the Chinese government itself. And despite the fact that the movement never had, and still doesn't have, any political aspirations, then President Jiang Zemin deployed an entire state apparatus to eradicate the movement. But it didn't stop there. The transplant industry in China exploded in recent years without a donor registry in China. Transplant hospitals promise wealthy patients extremely short waiting lists for a new organ, which can only be explained if China has prisoners in stock to use as donors. Imprisoned Falun Gong practitioners, Tibetans, Uyghurs, Christians were systematically subjected to blood tests and medical tests when looking for a match as a suitable donor for an unexpected wealthy patient from abroad. And the organs would be taken while the subject was still alive. At least 3 million Falun Gong practitioners alone have been tortured to death. Researchers such as human rights lawyer David Matas, Canadian Foreign Minister David Kilgour, and investigative journalist Ethan Goodman have calculated that some 1.5 million forced organ transplants took place on Falun Gong practitioners alone from 2006 to 2021. From this we can conclude that the number of Falun Gong practitioners murdered as a result of the organ theft is about at the same level, 1.5 million. I do not have the figures from other groups, but the cruelty will not be less evil there, and every prisoner killed or tortured is one too many. And on top of that, there's not one case known where anesthesia was administered to the victim. Their bodies were never returned to the families. But it didn't stop there. There are strong indications that the bodies of the intensely tortured and organ-sniffing Falun Gong practitioners were used by a German scientist, Günther von Hagens, to set them up in his freak show called Body Worlds, which has opened the corpse cabinet a few hundred meters away from here at the Damrak. So if you still are in need for a tip for a fun activity this afternoon in Amsterdam, this one I certainly cannot recommend. With a ticket to Body Worlds, chances are you will be shown bodies of death, tortured Falun Gong practitioners or members from other religious groups. Also, with your donation, you are supporting the largest and cruelest crime syndicate in the world, the Chinese Communist Party, with all its tentacles spreading all over the world. But it didn't stop there. Finally, we also got to see now China under the CCP, how China under the CCP promulgated draconian, completely ineffective measures to curb the never-proven outbreak of the SARS-CoV-2 virus and the starvation of millions of people to death in their homes by welding their doors shut, in addition to forcing ineffective and dangerous vaccines on people and deporting millions of people to quarantine camps. But it didn't stop there. Chinese citizens are subjected to facial recognition and observation 24/7 and are imprisoned in a dystopian technocratic communist Big Brother panopticon, where every step you take, every bite you eat, every word you speak or put on social media is vetted and weighed and measured against your social credit score. All of this is regulated by supercomputers controlled by artificial intelligence, or AI. And it doesn't stop there. The social credit system is also coming to the Netherlands and the rest of the world through the introduction of hip-sounding climate-neutral or gender-neutral initiatives such as the 15-minute cities, the censoring of dissenting opinions under the banner of disinformation, extreme police brutality, repopulation, and the entire digital currency, the central digital currency CBDC, which in turn is linked to your digital wallet, in which your monthly balance of your central bank digital currency is determined and finds if the people behind the controls or the invisible forces behind them find so appropriate. And it doesn't stop there. The Dutch government and governments of every country in the world are dancing completely to the tune of the World of the Economic Forum. The World Economic Forum and many other unelected organizations such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that advocate a great reset with tools like Corona Scam, Climate Lie, Fake War in Ukraine and the whole world agenda. A totally soulless, fascist, communist world society is being rolled out on a matter of you will own nothing, but you will be happy. And this should be taken literally. You will own nothing. Why do you think that those Dutch farmers are being expropriated? All those middlemen and entrepreneurs are being squeezed out. All food production, healthcare, energy, resources, news delivery, finance, education, ideology and religion must be centralized and controlled and put in the hands of a very elite group operating from behind the scenes. But it doesn't stop there. The beast, the machine, through its mouthpiece of the Communist Party, is out to destroy the traditional culture and religions of all nations, as well as human natural reproduction, marriage and family structure, and even your gender identity. And it will not stop there. You will be happy. Already the beast has managed, through graphene oxide inserted through vaccinations, the last hurdle to access and hack your brain and your bodies by AI and override your brain with 5G technology. But it doesn't stop there. The beast is not only trying to access your brain and override your thoughts and feelings, but also to hijack your soul journey after your death and keep your soul in limbo at best, or by possibly worse, drag it down to hell. Still, you can look the other way, but one day they will come for you. If you don't stop them now by raising your voice and saying, no, stop the CCP, sign the petition, still you can save your soul. Do it for your own good, that of you, your family, your loved ones, for the earth, humanity, and also for your spiritual mission here on earth. Today we stand here shoulder to shoulder with our brothers and sisters, the Uyghurs, the Tibetans, the Hong Kong freedom fighters, Falun Gong practitioners, and the activists of other regions. Together we can make a fist and defeat the beast. Together with you. Sign the petition, take control of your destiny to a better world without CCP. Thank you. Okay, thanks everybody. This brings us to the closure of this afternoon. We're going to take some photos and I hope to see you again next year. Special thanks to Cyril Jampa and to Abdurrahim Ghani and all the other speakers.
你打电话给黄总，那如果过来的，我就马上开车到。他不过瘦了，过来那我就不能走。谁的？游泳的，游泳的啊。陈经理，来，等着我拿我东西。
因为那个人在这放他们的音乐啊，而且放很长时间，然后他那个就是一个放他们信仰的那个活动，你知道吗？我说这个家人你身体好，不是他不听啊，他跟我这样，那伊斯兰人他不听了，他不听你，我说你也喜欢没有啊？他不听，他找我我问你什么玩意儿？就这样，各种的你知道吗？后来警察来着，谁都不知道你是负责人，他们都认识。我说我是负责人，他不信。对呀，谁不知道你是啊？因为我为什么要出嘛？ 是不要你啊，那人家不知道，所以说你说的话你全不是，你要理解人家，是吧？对呀，但是他不听了，他也不能这样对我。我就跟他说不行了，我跟他问题是我跟他说我是负责人，你要罗勇他不说呀，我先跟罗勇说，罗勇他不说，你知道吗？罗勇就是放音乐，你说我让罗勇介绍说他才是负责人，他们不相信。对呀，本来你自己说，你说我是负责人，我也不信。对，从来我都不认识你，你说你负责人，你哪来的？问题是罗勇呢？ 那警察，你要警察才相信，警察后来就相信了。我说我是负责人，警察后来就有相信，所以他就找他们去领导。那你如果说你是的话，你可以去问罗勇，但是你要实在不信的话，你要这样，罗勇给你解释。罗勇他不，他不敢呀。哎呀，你没在里头。
我刚才上来，在里面。
这个你在那个上面。